All right, looks like we are live. Hello, hello. I'm excited to talk to you today about why motherhood is a series of failures that add up to success. And I know this will resonate with people because as moms, there's so many times that we just feel like we're failing. I know for me, there's times when, just like it's emotional and you're crying and you're sad and you feel like, oh my gosh, am I doing anything right in this motherhood journey? And the truth is, as moms, we are juggling a lot of balls. I'm a boy mom. Does anyone else, like, I can't even say the word balls without my boys coming into my mind. But because they talk about, anyway, I'm going to stop. So, juggling balls, like rubber balls. Stay with me. Come on, don't get off track. So, you're juggling all these balls all the time, right? And there's just like people throwing more at you all the time and you're trying to juggle them. I looked it up to see the world record of number of balls juggled at one time is 11. And I feel like moms juggle so many more than that. We are constantly just juggling and trying to figure out how can we do it all. Well, the truth is you're not supposed to do it all. And it's okay to let some of those things go. And yet, somehow, when we let things go, when we drop the ball, we feel like we're failing. And I want you to know that it's okay to drop the balls that don't matter. And the more that we get okay with that, the more we're actually going to feel successful in our motherhood and we're going to see success in our motherhood. When you first drop the ball, let's say it's on something that you have set like a standard for yourself, like I really care that my kids look a certain way or the house looks a certain way or whatever. When you drop that ball and you don't live up to what you have decided, it's going to feel like failure. And so, what's really important here is to take a step back and say, well, what even is success in motherhood? What does that even mean to me? Why is that important? So, you want to clearly define what success in motherhood looks like. And this is going to look different for all of us, but for me, success in motherhood means that I have real connections with my kids. When I look at the end of the day and I think about what's gone on in the day, I want to think about moments when I connected with my kids. Success in motherhood for me looks like my kids are able to talk to me. One of these balls that I've had to drop is this idea of, particularly with screen time, like I want that to look a certain way. I want only a certain number of hours and then I want them doing other things. And it's been this process as my kids have gotten older and they're teenagers to let them figure that out a little bit more on their own. Still be there to help them, of course, but it hasn't looked how I thought it would look. And if I'm judging my success on what standard I thought this needed to be, I'm going to constantly feel like a failure. But if I'm judging the success on what my standard of success actually is, which is, do I have connection with my kids? Is our relationship more than me just saying, get off your screen, get off your screen? If it's those things, if I am actually meeting my level of success, which is connection, that's all that matters. The other question that you want to ask to define success in motherhood is, what do my kids need from me? And at different stages, this is going to look different. When they're little, they need for you to constantly feed them and wake up with them in the night and comfort them when they're babies, right? And as they get older, their needs are going to shift. With my kids now, that their needs are a lot different than what they used to be. But am I meeting those needs? And it's not those wants. When we think that we have to meet our children's wants, we're again setting ourselves up to feel like failure. We're setting ourselves up. We're going to drop those balls. We're not going to do everything our kids want. And then they might be mad at us. And then we might feel like, oh my gosh, my kids are mad at me now. I'm a bad mom. I'm doing what my kids actually need and is for their good in the long run. And when I also define that success, okay, what do my kids need from me? They need someone who clearly sets standards for, what the rules are in our house and what that behavior is, and then sticks with it even if it's hard. And so that's another thing, where we can decide what is our standard for our kids, what do they need, and then feel good when we stick to those, even when our kids don't like it. So success in motherhood is what your kids need from you. Are you meeting their needs? And what matters to you? Are you doing those things that matter? At the end of the day, it's so easy to look literally or figuratively at the floor and see the things that you didn't do, see the balls that you dropped, see the ways that you failed. And if that is your focus, you're always going to feel like you're failing in motherhood. And so I want to challenge you to instead look at the things that you did right. What did you do right today? If your definition of success, like mine, has to do with connection, how did you connect with your kids today? What were those moments? Did you have those moments? Those are the things you want to celebrate, you want to pay attention to, you want to bring to the forefront of your mind, and that's going to make you more likely to do them again the next day. So celebrate the wins, know that it's okay to drop the balls that don't matter, and feel good that your definition of success is defined by you. You get to decide what matters and what is success in motherhood, and then you get to go for it. So if you would like help with all of these things that we've talked about, really defining your idea of success, really figuring out how to let go of the things that don't matter and how to really do well in the things that do, you're going to want more information on my group coaching program, Mompreneur Life Made Simple. Our next group starts June 21st. It's a 3-month group coaching program where we really work to organize your day so you can find balance between your motherhood and your personal goals. I would love for you to hop on a call with me. Let's talk and see if this is a good fit for you. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.